Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
How we doing?
We're doing.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Had an excellent U.S. Women's Open quiz house. It was a bit of a runaway, but a good one. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Welcome in. We dive into Community Thursday here. Thanks for coming by. It's a big week. We've got a proposal coming out. Other big updates, and of course, make sure you post your scores on Links Leagues to be eligible for the wheel spin. We'll do that here in just a few minutes. Got some big scores in round 6. How's your week been, Bruce? You have a good Memorial Day? Get some golf in?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. We were doing mostly family stuff and kids stuff over the weekend. We got a little golf in later in the week, which is always a good thing. Weather's been nice in the New York area, I assume. Same in Philly.
Yeah, has been pretty good. Some scattered thunderstorms that soaked me out on the course on Memorial Day itself. But, you know, it was the one time I wasn't wearing a hat. I was just out there, no hat, and it started pouring, and that was an interesting experience. Speaking of which, are our hats still on sale?
They are indeed. Yeah, as people have noted, our social media, social media managers making some hay over there with some pro shop gift codes. But in honor of cooler heads prevailing on the Scotty Scheffler charges, we've got some hats on sale in the pro shop, which is exciting. I hadn't actually gone in and looked at all the hats we have in a little while, but we actually have a really awesome selection. So depending, kind of no matter what type of hat you like, I know people have pretty strong preferences on this stuff, but we've got someone to cover pretty much everybody, I think.
Awesome stuff, and we'll just have to wait and see what the next golf meme is that hits for what's going to go on sale next. But it's been fun getting some pro shop sales out with the current events. I'm glad all those charges were dropped against Scotty. Biggest news that's going on right now is the Proposal 22. Tungsten was up last week. You can check the recordings for info on that. It's posted in members' announcements. We have a proposal to gift a couple of memberships to Spay Bay in exchange for some awesome memorabilia. There's also potential to tokenize, put these artifacts on the blockchain, have a mint, we can collect them ourselves as a community. Digital versions of these awesome artifacts that will be on display in Spay Bay. So check that out, drop a comment. Voting is going to go live on chain tomorrow for that, so keep an eye out for that for the open weekend. I'm really looking forward to that. By all accounts, the summer solstice event was really great. Had some awesome footage come out from Scotland this past week. Really just excited to see it, and personally I'm going over there in just under 3 weeks and cannot wait to go see the course. It looks like it's in awesome condition. So stoked about that. Keep an eye out for a mulligan recapping that as well in your inboxes. What were your takeaways from spring meeting, Chris? What are you thinking about solstice? How you feeling about it?
Yeah, I mean, it looked amazing. I was sad / jealous that I was not there, but looked like everyone that was there had an amazing time. They got awesome weather, as you said. The course looks like it's in amazing condition. Shout out to David and Mark and team over there, and Bert. So that was very cool to see. I mean, it was in all the little highlights within the weekend, like the inaugural member board that's up in the clubhouse, the little kind of tipping area they have by the patio and the fire pit now. They've like mown that down so people can hang out in the evenings and have a beverage by the fire pit and then chip onto the 18th green. That looked amazing. Shout out to Proxy for winning the closest to the gin competition, I guess it was. And yeah, I mean, I was seeing the pictures of even like fishing. People went and did gin making apparently over at Gordon Castle down the road. Like, looked like all around a great time. So I am stoked to get over there. I'll be at the solstice as well with you. That yeah, I could not be more excited. It could not get here soon enough. Uh, Ready to experience all that stuff and get a boatload of golf in as well.
For sure. I'm training, actively training for all the holes of golf we're gonna play. It's gonna be a fun time. Just as some alpha, we're talking to some folks on golf Instagram, golf Twitter that you may be familiar with who might show up. See how many holes they can play on the solstice itself. Perhaps some speed golf as well. See what can happen there. But it's going to be a great time. If you have any questions about booking or registering, you can go to the Spay Bay events page or just ping one of us. We're happy to help you out on that front. Also, the reversible 7-hole. Really, really stoked about that. Yeah, I'm trying to get my endurance up. It's going to be good. For those of you who are staying stateside or planning to travel out, the Signature Event Series Wave 2, there are a couple spots left at Hollywood, Kingsley, and Philly Cricket. If one of you guys don't pull up that Kingsley spot, I might have to take it. It looks so cool. I know there was an email that went out about a couple Bayonne spots. Chris, did those go?
Yeah, those went very quickly as expected. So we did reopen some spots because the date changed in October, but those are gone again. So continue to go very quickly.
Excellent stuff. Cool. Well,
we should, before we move on, I'm seeing a Proxy in the chats. I don't know if you're in a spot where you can talk a Proxy, but if you are, would love to hear you jump on and just say a couple, give us your quick download of the weekend last weekend at the spring meeting.
You guys can hear me now? We're good?
Welcome up on stage.
Yes,
how you doing?
indeed.
Thank you. Sorry, first time actually joining one of the stages. So, no, the weekend was fantastic. Had an absolute blast. Cannot wait to be back.
What was your favorite part of the weekend? I was just tracking along from afar. It seemed like there was a lot going on, so maybe it's tough to narrow it down. But
It really
what
is.
was your biggest memory?
The entire weekend was just such a great time. I think my favorite part though was the afternoon rounds and I say afternoon very lightly because we started at like 6 or 7 p.m. and it's still light out. So it was a little weird for me to be playing golf that late, but it was such an incredible experience. Like you're playing golf at one of the coolest courses in the world on the water at golden hour, and it really doesn't get much better than that. Oh, and the course is like empty too because we were the only ones there.
Yeah, shut it down for the members. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
so it was quite incredible for the weekend. But yeah, had an absolute blast. Bummed I couldn't see more members of the Links team there, but I'm very much looking forward to some of these future events we got going on to meet everybody and just experience it all again.
That's awesome. And word on the streets / Twitter X is that you even found some merch that was exclusive to the clubhouse there, not available in the pro shop, that you had to grab.
I did, absolutely. The merch in the pro shop was. I'm very glad they locked that door at night because if I kept going in there, I would spend more money every time I walked in there, just finding something else that I'm going, oh, I really like this too. But I did end up having to buy a layer with like more for like wind and rain protection, which I didn't really anticipate going over there. Which, well, in hindsight, I kind of should have definitely brought my own rain gear, but just definitely another good excuse to have some more Links merch.
you are the peak Links merch collector. I think the absolute champion on that front. So glad to hear that you've added to your collection. I'm stoked to see what's over in that clubhouse.
Thanks.
Yeah. So what are your plans? When do you think you're going to be going back?
Definitely for the Ryder Cup. I would have loved to, hit every other event, but unfortunately, I don't have that much PTO. So, but no, I definitely want to be out there for the Ryder Cup. I know it's already getting chirpy between the U.S. and European, and I should say more international membership. But there's definitely some fighting words, even from some of the local members. They're definitely taking that event very seriously, and I love every minute of it.
That's great. Yeah, we have to field a solid team out there. It should be a good competition. That'll be really great.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that. So definitely be out there for that. And then I'm actually going to be out the following year doing a trip of like St. Andrews and other things like that. But definitely we'll stop by Links while we're there, or Spay Bay.
2025. Yeah, the phase 2 of the renovation should be done. It should be an awesome full reversible ready. So that'll be a great time.
Yeah, it was fantastic to see their vision. We were standing on some dirt where tee boxes were eventually going to be, and you kind of get a real feel for the improvements that they're going to do. So it was really awesome to see that course walk on Saturday. Had a blast with that, and just everything that they're doing to change the course truly honors the tradition of what it is, but truly changes it for the better. And I think both our Links membership and the natives that have been there for I don't even know how many years, have appreciated and kind of signed off on it collectively. So it's really something special. I can't wait to see it when it's completely done next year.
Yeah, that's great. I think the collaboration between the local membership, Clayton DeVries and Pond, right, and the Links community has been something really cool to see, and it's already kind of culminating in some great results. So it should be awesome to see it not only this summer, but in the years to come.
Absolutely. I think that was something that you can only read about in chats and really get such an appreciation for. But once you're over there and you're actually meeting people face to face and shaking hands and seeing dirt, it's truly remarkable. I just really have no other words for it.
It's awesome. Were you at the welcome event last year, Proxy?
I wasn't. I wish I could have made it out for that, but I think that one happened a little bit quicker. And
yeah, no, that was a pretty cool. No, I was just curious. I couldn't remember to get your reaction if you had like the before and after picture of the course. But regardless, still very cool to see. And yeah, I knew you guys did the course walk and we're kind of reviewing all the changes and stuff that's going on with Bert and David. So that's super cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
amazing.
Thank you so much for giving us your recap. Glad you had safe travels and a good time over there. We will, of course, be having more and more updates. We'll be having spaces with Bert, who I know you guys spent some time with on X or Twitter soon. Some more details and updates on progress leading into the Solstice event. So looking forward to all of that, and as well as some more committee style stuff on what we're doing with the clubhouse and improvements and everything over there. So cheers, Proxy. Glad you had a good time out there. Thanks to you and all the members who went, all the local membership, and the team who made it happen.
Thanks. Definitely appreciate that. And just want to give a quick shout out to one of our partners, Shipsticks. They saved my life. I swear to God, I would have probably missed a day if not, if I was stuck with my clubs. Had terrible layover travel and whatnot. And it was just the perfect solution to being able to kind of audible some travel plans. So I can't recommend it enough. I'll for sure be using it in the future. Would highly recommend anybody who's ever had any travel issues to use that service. It's fantastic. So, but yeah, thanks again.
Love it. The organic partner plug. Love to see it.
Awesome. Yeah, we love our friends at Shipsticks. One of our first partners here at Links. So absolutely love to hear that worked out well for you. Good stuff there. That's awesome. Well, I think that covers it. Any other Spay Bay info that we want to share here today, Chris?
I don't think so on the Spay Bay front. I mean, the biggest thing obviously is the events coming later in the year. Sign up obviously open for the rest of them. do get in there and get stuff booked. And, if you are planning to make a trip, make sure you go through the step of registering for the event. We know we had some people reach out who were, booking golf and stuff around the event, planning to attend, but hadn't actually booked their spot yet. So make sure you do that. And yeah, just looking forward to the rest of the year. We'll have, as you said, Coop will have some more spaces and other kind of interactions with Bert and others over there coming up to keep everybody informed. But nothing else hit tonight.
Cool. Well, there'd definitely be some good stuff coming down the pipe in advance of the solstice event, as well as later on in the summer. We'll stay updated on that. I know Jim was out traveling. I met with some Dormy Club folks this week. Chris, do you have any info or alpha for us here on the U.S. course side? Any updates to share on that front?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot going on. That is certainly the case. We won't be revealing course names tonight, if that's what you're looking for, Eth. But the there has been a lot going on. As you mentioned, Jim was in the Midwest this week, doing a number of things, but one of which was dropping in for a meeting with the owner at the Midwest course that we voted on earlier this year. And similarly, we've had a lot of back and forth with the Southeast course as well, doing lots of fun stuff like spending time on calls with lawyers. Always a good time this week. But so that's all to say, there has been a lot going on. No big announcements or anything this week, but more to come soon for sure. And then there's been a bit of chatter on the Erie Golf Club in the chats, as Hank mentioned. So make sure to drop into buying courses and keep up to date with everything everybody's chatting on.
It's always fun when Golf Digest and Golf Twitter posts a link to a course that's going up for sale and everyone tags links. And they're like, hey, should we buy this one? And half the time it's something that's been looked at or reviewed or we've seen in some form or another, but have been waiting. In this case, there were some reviews or municipal things that had to happen. So looking forward to it. And yeah, shout out to Hank. Looking forward to seeing your proposal. On that front, we can jump in and discuss that as well. But looking forward to more U.S. course progress on that front. And shout out to you and the team for all the hard work going on and getting that done. Cool. Well, anything else that we want to hit before we jump into Links Leaks?
I'd say let's jump in.
Let's do it. All right. Player of the week. Drum roll here. JP Curls posted up a score of 20 points in round 6. For reference, last week's top scorer was 16 points. So that is an epic turnout. Fired a 44 off at Bethpage Yellow with a 54 expected score. So shout out to JP Curls. That is an epic round there. We'll get you your Player of the Week prize. And I will share my screen for the Wheel of Names. Let's go. Let me know. Can you all see that up there?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's spin the wheel. RBD, you'd love to see it. Congrats. RBD all caps on winning the Wheel of Names. We'll be in touch. Get you your prize, your links points. Keep in mind, posting your scores gets you automatic links points just for participating. So go post your scores, get your links leagues posts up. Again, you don't have to be a links member to compete. So tell your friends, get them to log on and post their scores on links leagues. We've got quite a high participation rate this season, which I love to see. And we'll be keeping it going. We've got a few weeks left in the season. I think about three weeks left. So keep posting those scores, keep playing golf, and yeah, we'll be here to chat. We'll of course be around all weekend as the proposal gets posted for vote to answer questions and dive in on that front. But otherwise, we will see y'all next week. Enjoy the Canadian Open and the U.S. Women's Open. It should be some good golf this weekend.
Love it.
Happy Thursday, y'all.
Happy golfing, everybody.